Hey everybody, my name is Paul Esden Jr., aka Boy Green, baby. I'm the New York Jets digital reporter for Heavy.com. Welcome to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/BoyGreen25. Before we go any further, make sure you like the video and hit subscribe down below for more fantastic New York Jets content. And guys, I'm going to be honest, some of you may feel a little squeamish when we dive into this video today because we're talking about all the options the New York Jets have in 2023, and one option that was just brought up this week, really for the first time. And I try to listen to Jets Twitter everywhere. This is the first time I heard a legitimate person mention the Jets as a possibility for this man, Thomas Edward Patrick Brady. Yes, Ian Rappaport was on the Pat McAfee show, and he had this to say about the potential pairing. Let's roll the footage.
What about the Jets? He's got family in New York. They need a quarterback.
It's cold. He ain't never going cold. It's cold. I mean, it gets cold in the desert too, I guess.
He wouldn't do that to the New
No, but indoors. Miami. The stadium's indoors, right?
What,
it's
Vegas?
funny, like, yeah.
Yeah, stadium definitely inside.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but I would say that Vegas
is
is definitely a team to watch for Brady. I think it makes a lot of sense for everyone. But here's the other thing. You know, we always like to talk about how these guys are humans. Does he want to be that far away from his family?
And that's the big key that Ian Rappaport just said right there. So let's get into a couple of things here. First off, why the hell would Jet fans want Tom Brady? Here's what I'll say. Is Tom Brady is still that guy. I know that it ended ugly in the playoffs against the Dallas Cowboys, and he went out with a whimper, but all the people that say he's over the hill and it's over, I've got his stats right here, baby. A 67% completion percentage sounds pretty good to me. 4,700 passing yards. That was third in the league behind Patrick Mahomes and Justin Herbert. Still up there. The touchdown to reception ratio, 25 touchdowns to 9 picks. By the way, here's the last 3 years. If we want a sample size of all his years in Tampa, we'll go back to 2020. 40 touchdowns, 12 picks. 43 touchdowns, 12 picks. 25 touchdowns, 9 picks. Sure. Is it a little lower? And while some people may say he's over the hill at 45, will be 46 by the start of the 2023 season, the thing I say is the team sucks. That's my thing. Tampa Bay stinks. They imploded, and we all know how bad of a head coach Todd Bowles is. So Tom Brady did what he could to try to overcome a lot of that kind of thing here from that perspective. So to me, I get it. It's gross to a lot of people, but there are 3 big reasons why you should believe this could happen. And I get it, that the Tom Brady hating Jets thing. Bill Belichick has hated the Jets for a long time. Tom Brady was on the New England Patriots roster for 20 years. He hated the Jets. They were a bitter rival. Okay, I get why that potentially could exist, but at the end of the day, the Jets provide 3 things that Tom Brady would be looking for. Number one, first and foremost, at 45 years of age, he doesn't need money anymore. He's won 7 Super Bowls, like literally has nothing else to prove, so it's a convenience factor. He has children both in the state of Florida and the state of New York, and New York as a travel destination and being one of those 2 spots is a convenience factor. Visiting and being around these children could be easily worked out with the New York Jets, so family would be number one. How about if we go to old number 2 on the list? Does he want to give it back to Bill Belichick? Well, then the Jets are the only option to be able to do that because the Buffalo Bills have Josh Allen. He ain't going nowhere. The Miami Dolphins have Tua, and the Dolphins just came out and firmly established, they said, we don't know how to say it any more clear. Tua is our quarterback. So that marks them off. So the only other way to get to the Patriots would be on the Jets. So giving them juicy revenge is always a great angle. And finally, the third reason, which would be higher in most cases, is the Jets are a quarterback away from being serious. Are they a contender with a quarterback? Absolutely. And a really good quarterback can mask a lot of deficiencies. Garrett Wilson, a freaking stud. Breece Hall, a superstar. The defense is top 5. And then the offensive line is going to get healthy. Mekhi Becton's coming back. Elijah Vera Tucker's coming back. And they're going to invest free agency dollars and draft picks. And again, I continue to mention this with any of these quarterbacks. If a star quarterback comes to the Jets, other players are going to go, I want to play for the Jets, which opens up the possibilities. Again, on the surface, I understand it sounds gross. But when Ian Rappaport says it, I listen. And he name dropped the Jets as an option. People, I think we need to get past the thing because I'm going to be honest, when I tweeted out this possibility on Monday Night Football, my fan card was getting revoked. I was Jamal Adams trying to get into the fan facilities and beep, beep, beep. The door wouldn't open because I brought up this possibility. Folks, I'm going to make this as clear as possible. Would it be a little weird to see? And he better change that number. No TB12 in New York, pal. That's Joe Namath's number. Maybe you guys can work that out. But besides that, we want to win. Quarterbacks that can help the Jets. I'm just going to go off the top of my head. Quarterbacks that could be acquired this offseason. Aaron Rodgers, yes. Derek Carr, yes. Lamar Jackson, yes. Tom Brady, yes. All of these guys are massive upgrades for what the Jets have. Now, it would be the most Jets thing ever to bring Tom Brady in to the Jets on some sort of final deal, and he destroys the Jets from the inside, and he stinks and blows everything up. It would be the most Jets thing ever. I understand. I get it. However, Tom Brady can still get it done. The accolades speak for themselves. The statistics, even of this year, speak for themselves. Again, it did not look good against the Dallas Cowboys in that playoff game, but I continue to reiterate, it's not Tom Brady being old. It's his team sucking. It's his coaching staff sucking, and it's time to hit the eject button and go to a new locale. Why not the gosh darn New York Jets, baby? I think it is tantalizing. I think it makes sense, and I think it could be. Now, again, some of you are just going to roll your eyes and say there's no chance in hell this is happening. Tom Brady is never coming to the Jets, and maybe he's not. But I think maybe we should start considering the possibility that he could be. All right, everybody, make sure you jump into the comment section. Let me know. I am afraid to say that, but feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section down below and whether or not you'd want Tom Brady here and how would you feel if he comes here and the Jets are winning football games? Would you be a little squeamish about it? I don't know. Make sure you dive into the comments. So shout out to Ian Rappaport for that. We have an article down below that you guys can read that has more details about the possible connection between these two organizations. You also can see the tweet that I was getting lit up by in the description down below as well. Again, like the video, guys, hit subscribe, and we'll be back on later this week. Thanks, everybody.